I wanted to come on today and have a little fun with everybody and kind of talk about the math of OnPassive. If you've been listening to Mr. Mufari, he came on last week with Marty and Red and Chris on 360, and he talked a little bit about the numbers of OnPassive, just how big OnPassive is. And he talked about his team as they watch and see what's happening with OnPassive. They have to pinch themselves because they can't believe that the numbers are as staggering as the numbers of OnPassive are. So I want to talk about the math of OnPassive. It truly is elegant. And when you start to understand how the numbers work, you start to understand what it's going to do for you. And that's when it becomes very, very exciting for you and for me. I'm Mike Ellis, by the way. So let's talk about the numbers of OnPassive, but I want to start with the products of OnPassive. It's really, really hard to have large numbers unless you have really, really good products. And the products of OnPassive, they are cutting edge technology. They're the best of the best. They're above market value. I call that superior. And as we look at OnPassive launching the first product to the world, which is OConnect, a webinar platform, video conferencing platform, people are flocking in to use OConnect because it's better than anything out there at a lower cost, a lower price point. That's unbeatable. And when you can do that, and all the products of OnPassive are like that, but when you can do that, people will come in and use the products because it's that good and it costs them less. It really is that simple. It doesn't get any harder than that. Now let's look at the market of OnPassive. As we look at OConnect, what is our market within OConnect? It's 5.6 billion people. Those are the number of people that are online. And OConnect, it's a digital product. You use it online, and people can come in. People, businesses, governments can come in, use OConnect. Absolutely going to love it. Now, will OConnect have that many sales? 5.6 billion people? No, probably not. Will there be a product within OnPassive that all 5.6 billion people come in and buy and use? Yeah, I think there will be. I don't know what that product is, but Ash has hinted there's something out there that everybody's going to use. But if we look at the 5.6 billion, those are the number of sales that could occur within OnPassive for OConnect. Okay, that makes sense? It's the number of sales that they could get online. Now we add another product to that, and the next product that's coming out, I believe, is OTracker. Well, what is that market? It's 5.6 billion people. So the amount of sales that are possible coming into OnPassive with two products is 11.2 billion. Now, I know there aren't that many people in the world, but the amount of sales that we could get with just those two products, 11.2 billion. Now, will any of these products take all 5.6 billion? Again, I don't think so, but there might be a few that will. Whatever that number is, it's just astronomical. And Ash has kind of talked about that a little bit. Then you go to three products. The number of sales we could do, 16.8 billion. Then we go to four products, 32.4 billion sales are possible within OnPassive. How many products will OnPassive come out with? 10, 12, 15, probably more than that. In fact, I can almost guarantee that. So when you look at the number of sales that could be coming into OnPassive, the number is just outrageous. And what does that do for you and I, those individuals, those affiliates within OnPassive? What does that do for you and I, those individuals participating with OnPassive? When you start to look at OnPassive in these terms, and you look at the volume that Mr. Mufara and his team are going to be doing and are doing today, you start to get a glimmer of where you're going to be in a very short period of time. And I believe over a short period of time, you will get to that place. If you're participating with OnPassive, if you have your business within OnPassive, you will get to that place where you won't worry about income, finances. It'll just be an afterthought. Those are the numbers of OnPassive. That's the kind of sales that could be coming into OnPassive. When we talk about the commission structure of OnPassive, we know what the commission structure is for OConnect. Okay? The first sale that lands in your organization, you get 100% commission. That's unheard of. Nobody does that. No company does that. Mr. Mufara does do that. OnPassive today is $250 for 3 months. Come in, you buy OConnect, the first sale that lands into your organization, not your sale, but the first sale that lands into your organization, he's going to reimburse you $250, 100% commission. After that, we get 25% of each sale coming into your organization under you. The numbers are massive. They're literally massive. And that's just a small part of the compensation program that Mr. Mufari has shared with us. He talked about the bonuses the other day. And he said the bonuses that are coming to those individuals in OnPassive are going to make you giddy. You're going to be dancing in the streets naked. And those are his words, not mine. I would not be surprised if some people are dancing in the street naked. These are things that he hasn't shared totally with us. But again, it's the eloquent math of OnPassive, what Mr. Mufari is doing. And because he wants to share as much as he can with those individuals participating with OnPassive, these things are going to be happening, and they're going to be happening very, very quickly. So when you look at the sales side, when you look at the commission side, they're all geared to help you become successful online. That's what OnPassive was made to do, to help you be successful online. Then we look at the bigger picture of OnPassive. Again, this is the elegance of the math, the numbers of OnPassive. OnPassive is a scalable business. What does that mean? OnPassive is the best company I've seen online or offline at driving traffic to their products. And we each have a store within OnPassive, and in that store today is OConnect. If you've come in, become an affiliate, and bought OConnect, you have the product of OConnect to sell to the public. OnPassive is going to give us a traffic source that we can come in and buy. OnPassive is going to manage all of this. We buy the traffic. OnPassive is going to bring the traffic in. Customers are going to come in. They're going to buy. Commissions will be distributed. Those that land in your organization, you get paid for. But because of the traffic source of OnPassive, all of a sudden your business becomes unlimited. You can scale it as high as you want. Again, play with these numbers. Think about what's happening. Think about what Mr. Mufari has set up for us. Think about the system that you have in hand and what you can do with it. And when you start to realize that we have unlimited capability because of the products that continue to come out, because of the traffic source that we have, because of the scalability of our business, all of a sudden, where you want to be and how quickly you want to be there is in your hands. This is the numbers of OnPassive. This is what makes the numbers of OnPassive so eloquent for you and I, those individuals that understand what's going on. I would play with what I've said today, play with the numbers, just kind of work them in your head, see where you're going, how they're just going to blow you away. Once you start thinking about the numbers, you just don't sleep that well at night because your mind is always turning. And the really, really cool thing about it, there are things within OnPassive, and Ash hinted on this on the last webinar I did with Marty and Red and Chris. There are things coming that are bigger than anything I've talked about. And what I just talked about, if you understand it, it's mind-boggling. So continue to think about these things. There's more coming. Stay engaged. We're in a unique position. And OnPassive right now, they're on the move. They're on the run. They're fixing the merchant accounts right now. That's going to be fixed very, very quickly. Then everything will smooth out and everything will start to flow again. It's a really, really fun time for all of us. So that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to come in. I'm Mike Ellis again. Just have some fun with the math. It's things I think about. Am I 100% right? Probably not. It's probably 100 times better than that. But it's fun to think about them, run them around in your head, and yeah, just have some fun with it. And when you do that, not only are you going to want to be on the inside, but I can almost guarantee you, if you're not in yet, come on in, become an affiliate, get on the inside of OnPassive. And from there, it's just going to be a great journey for each and every one of us. So have a great week. And if you're not there yet, we'll absolutely see you on the inside. Bye.